How do you feel the Republican Party is welcoming to Jews, Zionists, and observant Jews?
There's not a single person in this place that is not pro-Israel. The Republican Party, on a platform issue, nearly 100%, minus selected few libertarians, are pro-Israel in their foreign policy. The Democratic Party is totally lost on this issue. The Democratic Party, in their addiction to power, has forgotten about many things that keep the fabric of America whole, such as pro-Israel advocacy. The Republican Party does not feel that they need to protect Israel from a Christian evangelical perspective. They feel that they need to protect Israel from a democratic perspective. It's a democratic issue. Israel's on the precipice of a war against Islamic jihad. It's the front line of the battle. And Israel, the Republican Party, recognizes as a Western power. One of the foremost leading Western powers, granting liberty and democracy to all people. So much so, the Republican Party is accused of having this Christianizing agenda over the Jewish people, and that's just not true. The Republican Party sees politics for the way that politics are, and the situation is clear. The Republican Party supports Israel because Israel is a Western democracy like the United States of America. And I also want you to know something else about the Republican Party. You will never see anybody here speak out against America. Go to the Democratic National Convention, you will find people at in the Democratic Party who have major issues with the fundamental core principles of the United States. Whether they want to limit the free speech of citizens, or they want to take arms away from responsible people, they are promoting an agenda that is the antithesis of the origination of this country. As far as the Republican Party and their relationship with the Jews, the Republican Party was founded on two core beliefs in 1854. The modernization of the economy and to liberate all the slaves. Kal v'chomer, as a Jew, what do I see when I see, what does it mean when they say liberate the slaves? They mean to ensure the domestic liberty for all people. So when the platform of the original founding of the GOP states that to modernize the economy and to liberate the slaves, what they're really saying is that through generations, the Republican Party stands to modernize the economy and care for the needs of all people. It was the Republican Party that passed the Civil Rights Bill of 1964. It was the Republican Party that passed the Voting Rights Bill of 1965. It was the Republican Party that has granted every amnesty program to Latinos. It's the Republican Party that's really cared about minorities. The Democratic Party just spends money and gains votes by spending money at people. And I'll quote myself. If you have a problem, you won't fix the problem by spending money at the problem. And the more money you spend trying to fix that problem, the more expensive that problem will become. So there's a fundamental difference of the Democratic and the Republican approach.
So for Jews who have traditionally voted Democrat, in this last 2 years of the Obama term, with Obama controlling the Senate, how would you suggest Jews who are concerned about Zionism, the role of the image of the Jew in the world, vis-a-vis the anti-Semitism that has come as a result of the maligning of Israel and defamation of the Israel, which came from the Palestinian, and that Israel is viewed as intransigent and fighting. What would you suggest for Jews who have traditionally voted Democrat, vis-a-vis the the Democrat goal of having the Senate be a rubber stamp for Obama's policies and a knee-jerk rejection of Republican House legislation?
First and foremost, Democratic Jews need to wake up. Not everything is a rosary picture that they paint it out to be. The Jewish community largely voted for Obama. 78% voted for Barack Obama. Now, Obama's painted to be this total anti-Israel figure, but he's not. I'm a Republican, and I'll be the first to admit it. He's not. But what he is...
Not total, you're saying?
No, he's not a total... He's not an anti-Semite. He's not anti-Israel. But there are significant fundamental things that he does that is against the interests of Israel. Because his priority in the Middle East is not Israel. He doesn't hate Israel or the Jewish people. But he aligns himself with Egypt, he aligns himself with Qatar, he aligns himself with Turkey, and he ends up getting into bed with Israel's enemies. And whereas the Democratic Party and Democratic Jews openly claim that he's wonderful for Israel and the best president for Israel, they've lost their mind. We're not here to trash him. You got to understand that it was George Bush who ordered the Gaza disengagement in 2005.
Not Ariel Sharon?
Oh no, that was completely, I was in the Gaza Strip then. And that was completely done by the Bush administration and Condoleezza Rice. So when we're talking about, does this president represent the interests of the Jewish people more than that president? The bottom line is there's the interest of the Jewish people, and to ensure the interests of the Jewish people, we need leadership that's going to favor Israel over the other Middle Eastern governments, and that is what Obama has not done. Qatar is a dictatorship emirate. Turkey is a dictatorship quasi-democracy. Egypt, he supported tremendously the Muslim Brotherhood. Saudi Arabia is a monarchy. Israel's the only democratic country in the entire Middle East. Why Obama has not fully thrown his support for Israel and the democratic process beats me. And that's what the democratic Jews need to wake up and realize, is that Obama has chosen alliances in the Middle East that do not serve the interests of Israel. So that's the message. Democratic Jews need to truly wake up and get on the right side of this issue, and because it has put Israel in a very dangerous position.
And if the Senate were to remain,
I'll tell you what Obama has done that's been terrible for Israel. Obama has a real issue with Bibi Netanyahu, where if there was another elected official in Israel, Obama would not have the same issue that he has with Bibi Netanyahu. The movement to put war crime charges on Bibi Netanyahu, this is the doing of the Obama administration.
And do you believe that the Obama administration is looking to drive a popular Israeli support from Bibi in order to bring in a more malleable, flexible...
Oh yeah, he's trying to drive support away from Bibi all the time, but Bibi has an 85% approval rating. Varying degrees depending on what war we're at next, but yeah, the issue between Obama and Israel is really the issue between Obama and Bibi Netanyahu, and that is something that totally I don't understand why he takes the position that he does with Bibi Netanyahu. It's totally the antithesis of what is best for the American interest, because Bibi Netanyahu, unlike all of the Middle Eastern counterparties, is sitting out waving an American flag, supporting the American people. And this is where he has lost and failed to...
Do you believe that if Bibi were to slip on a banana peel and be replaced by Avigdor Lieberman or another Likud leader, that Obama would have a better relationship or be more favorable towards Israel and not rush a Palestinian state at this stage?
Wow, these are becoming very complicated questions. Obama wants to be seen as the great unifier between the Muslim and Western countries.